Do you have Saturn in Scorpio? Let's talk about the past life of people with Saturn in Scorpio. People with this placement in their current life are here to deal with Saturn for their past life actions. You could suffer some of these natal indicators in your current life. Also, these could be just actions from your past life. The noise in the background is my 1-year-old, so please bear with me. With this placement in your past life, you could have experienced sexual abuse. You could have wanted toxic control over others, or someone could have wanted toxic control over you. Keep in mind that anything that comes with Pluto is pain and trauma. Well, not everything, but since we're talking about the life lessons of Saturn, keep in mind pain and trauma. These people could have had their parents pass away early in their childhood. Their parents could have been sexually abused in some way. You could feel haunted by this energy, this sexual abuse energy. These people could have been in a home where it could have been like sexual abuse from family members, so like incest and stuff going on. You don't need to go into depths of what sexual abuse is, but you know the drill. It could be somebody just touching them, molesting them, beating them, etc., etc. People with displacement also could feel like they just want to have control. They need to gain control. They need power over people because in their previous lives they could have felt like someone was powering over them, someone had control over them. So they're trying to regain that power back if they have not done that in their past life. So let's kind of piggyback a little bit with people with displacement. I said that maybe their parents could have passed away early in their childhood. Also, people with displacement, their parents could just have not been around or been a parent to them. Now, they incarnated as Saturn and Scorpio, but in their past lives, they could have had a Scorpio moon. They could have had Pluto and Scorpio. They could have had any Scorpio placement that they didn't heal in their past life that they now have to come and heal in this current life, which is why Saturn wants to bring these lessons to the forefront and say, hey, you need to heal this. You need to let this go. You need to rebuild. You need to gain your power, or you need to learn some sort of lesson. Saturn wants them to learn some sort of lesson here, which is why they reincarnated as Saturn and Scorpio. These people could have abandonment issues. Like I said, just being abandoned by their parents, or just feeling alone, or just abandoned in general. People with displacement could also have intimacy issues. They don't trust very easily in everything. It's deeply rooted. It's very deep. Think Pluto, think Scorpio. It's very deep. And Saturn wants them to bring this to the forefront, like I said, to work through these lessons. This is also an indicator for people in their past lives. They could have played in spell work, magic. They could have been into spirituality. These people could have been obsessed with power, greed, rituals, getting revenge. Like somebody just doing something to you and you feel like you gotta get them back. But this could also be the people that can wait to get you back. The reason why I say they can wait is because Pluto is slow moving. Pluto is slow moving. These are not like impulse, like people like Aries. Sometimes they can wait. Very calculated, very skillful. Think investigation, Scorpio. Very calculated, very skillful. These people could have been overly sexual, pushing themselves onto people. They could have been abusers themselves. This could have been a person that was just greedy and obsessive. They wanted all the money. They wanted to have all the sex. They wanted to have all the power. I know it sounds like my daughter is breaking something. She not. Like I said, just bear with me. This is just a person who just has to get their way. These people could have also been stalkers in their past lives. People who just don't want to let go of connections. Just like being in a relationship with somebody and a person wants to leave and you won't let them leave. You make it hard for them to leave. Like I said, people with this placement could have been a Scorpio sun, a Scorpio moon, a Scorpio rising, Pluto and Scorpio. They could have any Scorpio placements and have this obsessive energy. These are people who make it hard for a person to go. Like, you want to leave me? You're not leaving me until I'm done. I'm going to make it hard for you. I'm going to make your life miserable. I'm going to make it to where you can't leave. You're holding a person hostage. You're holding them like it's imprisonment in your home. You make divorce hard. violence, beating up your partner, physical abuse to your partner, emotional abuse to your partner, psychological abuse. So the current life lesson with people with this placement, Saturn and Scorpio, they need to learn to control them damn selves. They need to learn to control themselves, understand that they don't have to have all the power, and they need to understand the importance of not abusing others.